Thanks for clicking on this interview with Tom Overdeck, CEO of KOST USA, number 241 on the Courier 250 list of the largest and most important organizations in Greater Cincinnati. Tom, you started this business in 1985. What was going on that led you to the creation of KOST USA?
I was looking at the market opportunities back then for coolant and glycol, and I recognized at that time that this business was moving quickly from a chemical manufacturer-based business. People like BASF and Union Carbide, they were exiting the coolant business, and it was quickly transferring over to marketers such as ourselves. And I looked at the opportunity and thought it was a significant one, and felt like we got in on the leading edge of that.
The future of your company, despite what you hear about manufacturers, especially in materials business like yours, looks bright for you.
Very bright. We actually are just finishing up our 10-year strategy, and if you look at our 10-year strategy, it will tell you that we're going to see a five-fold increase in our revenue. We are a glycol-based specialty company. We also focus on the needs of our customers and their related products. We're agile. We take the time to understand the opportunities in the market and where we can find a profitable solution by bringing our technical heritage and our core competencies to play. That's clearly our goal. We have a culture in the company that our people are very skilled and passionate about what they do. We have clear roles of responsibility. They are empowered and rewarded to make good decisions. So it's a formula that seems to work very well for us.
You produce more than 100 coolants, chemicals, lubricants. Talk about some of the major, industry sectors that you serve and customers that rely upon you.
Well, I think industry segments, we sell a lot of heavy-duty coolant in this localized marketplace. A lot of that would go into your trucking industry. Also off-road, which is in your mines here in West Virginia and Kentucky. They're very large consumers of that kind of material. Other end-use industries that are very large for us are the oil and gas industry. If you could imagine a off-road Caterpillar that has coolant need. If you look at a stationary engine, that's bigger, but it operates in a similar manner. They're running pumping stations, so we'll supply the coolant into that marketplace. We supply fire-resistant hydraulic fluids into the foundries scattered throughout the United States. So our products service a diverse industry. I was chatting with Lou here a little prior to our interview, and we also have emerging new green technology. We're creating some exciting new products that have significantly less carbon footprints for a lot of the applications we're talking about here today. One of the interesting new products that we're just coming out with, based upon the new requirements for the EPA, it's a material referenced in the industry as DEF. That stands for diesel exhaust fluid. But on your 2010 or newer truck model series, they're all required to use this. And this lowers the NOx emissions by a significant amount, and also in the process improves the fuel economy. So it's sort of a win-win.
Speaking of new technologies, in the teeth of the Great Recession, you purchased a new facility. Moved your corporate headquarters to that facility and create some expansion opportunities. Talk about why you had the confidence to do that.
Well, I think the confidence comes from the fact that we understand the business. The numbers support it. I think it's a function of having good people and sound technology. And quite frankly, we opened up the new facility here in June. which significantly increased our capacities.
This is the former Remeyer Lumber Company facility in Bond Hill that people might recognize.
That is correct. And we are very thankful that we brought the expansion on when we did, because we would today be outstripping the capabilities of our prior facility. This new facility allows us the opportunity to create new products, offer better services for our customer base, which then obviously creates more business for us. So we've had an excellent 2010. So we feel very fortunate and blessed that our people know what they're doing, and they're doing a good job.
You grew up in Indiana,
yes,
spent a lot of time in this part of the country, but 8 years ago you moved to Phoenix and are doing the telecommuting thing. That wouldn't work for a lot of people, but it works for you?
Works very well for me. I think, once again, you have to understand what my role is. You know, my role is not a day-to-day manager. We've got plenty of well-qualified managers that do that. My role is to provide leadership and a vision to help allow the company and our people to grow. And I quite frankly, I find it better to be a little removed by time and distance. I think it allows for that event to occur.
As the visionary, what are the chief challenges that you're grappling with these days?
Well, I think probably the two biggest challenges. One would be trying to narrow down the opportunities. We've got so many opportunities and we can't do all of them. So it's a matter of a selection process. We have to understand if those opportunities fit within our vision, within our core competencies, our technical heritage. So that would be one of the problems we have to manage through. And I think an area where I spend more of my time is making sure we provide the infrastructure to support the growth. That's one of my roles too. And I think I wouldn't call that a problem, but I would call that a challenge, certainly.
Very good. For more information on KOST USA and Tom Overdeck, go to the Courier's website, and that's CincinnatiBusinessCourier.com.